The more of you that I inspect, the more of me I see reflect. The more I try to read your lips, the more the mask you wear rips. But when I seek out your voice, my ears are overcome with noise. You show and tell the greatest ease, craving possibilities. Engage and climb my grasp my throat and raise my mind starts to smoke for a mental overload. Angry again, angry. Ow.
And hot damn, my mic was muted. Boy, I must be rusty. Anyway, boom, boom, kaboom, and welcome everybody to this special announcement. I am your host, Newcomb. Thank you for being here. Yes, I am a big Megadeth fan, one of my favorite bands of all time, and I love that song. Plus, it is definitely a very fitting intro for the kind of podcasting that I intend to bring to you here in the future. Okay. Um, I've been a part of a lot of great podcasts over the course of almost nearly 10 years now. I've hosted some great podcasts myself, some which, I'm still wish were around, but unfortunately, people have different timelines and work schedules and different callings, and things just went the way around. But I am bringing you something new. Is it going to be different? It's going to be very similar, but also, I think, very different. Bottom line is, I'm here to entertain, right? And I'm here not to pull any punches. I'm not going to be a corporate shill. I'm not going to be a corporate dick rider. By the way, this podcast has probably already been monetized because of the Megadeth song to start. But you know what? My kind of whole attitude is fuck it. I'm coming at you raw and rare, baby. It's one of the reasons people have always liked my brand because I tell it the way I see it, and I'm going to continue to do so. But I'm not going to hold back any punches anymore. I've done enough of that. I have, like I said, on my Twitter posting, I'm not going to sit out there and beg for people to come on my show. I'm not going to go around and dick ride any corporate CEOs and all them bullshit fucking fake ass motherfuckers. I'm here to talk about gaming, and I am going to talk about the shit that I like. I'm going to talk about the shit that I don't like and all the shit in between. Sometimes you are going to love my opinion. Sometimes you're absolutely going to fucking hate it. If you hate them 90% of the time, then I'd say hit the unsubscribe button, as probably about 100 or more people have done recently, because my brand just isn't, what do you call it? Positive enough. Well, if you want positivity, go catch an STD. There's plenty of girls out in the street corner. No, I'm not here to be all negative and shit either. I'm going to give credit where credit is due, baby. But I am going to come at you live and unadulterated. Now, here's the thing. Do I have a panel lined up for you? Not necessarily. So far, it's just me. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I do have another Canadian guy in mind who I may be lining up, but I'm not sure how things are going to work out. I guess he's got a public he's kind of a public figure, I guess, sort of thing, and I guess he has to kind of watch what he says. And when you're on this kind of a podcast, you pretty much had better not care about your reputation, so to speak, because it's going to go out the window. I know about people say behind me about my back, but you know what? At the same time, I don't really care anymore. That's why I'm going to rebrand this, and I'm coming at you now. For a while, people were getting up in arms because all of a sudden knew the so-called Xbox guy was going to have a PlayStation-centric podcast. Well, you know what? Fuck all that. Fuck all the Xbox, PlayStation, or Nintendo. I'm just going to have a video game podcast. And first and foremost, are you ready for this? I hope you like the name. It's not as clever as Gaming After Dark, but It's going to be called the Gaming Fuse Podcast. And you know why I call it the Fuse? Because I'm Mr. Boom Boom Kaboom. And when I go off, it's just like a fuse. People know that. And I certainly intend to bring you some of the best rants out there. But I'm going to have a lot of other stuff in there as well. I plan to do things like trivia, and I plan to do more giveaways. I promise you that. As things progress, I got a lot of ideas rolling around in my head. I am also going to bring back, by popular demand, some fantastic, alter egos. So don't worry, Arnold, Safest, Sam, and Cletus will be around. Now, will they be regulars on this podcast? I am not entirely sure, but they will definitely be around. What's going on, Mental 9R? Good to see you in the chat. Jesse Derby, how's it going? So yes, the name is out there, guys. The Gaming Fuse. I hope you like it. Okay. The next part that everybody's been asking me is, when is this going to go down? Okay. I was hoping for May, but I think I'm going to start on June the 5th, guys. Monday night. That's right. You heard it right here. Monday nights at, it's going to be at 9 p.m. Mountain Time. No, sorry. I take that back. 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So, yeah, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Monday nights. That is 9 p.m. Eastern. So write that down and get your... get that all figured out. So Monday, June the 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Yes. All right. You like the name? Good. I'm glad people like the name. I kind of like it. I think it's awesome. Now, one of the reasons I'm also taking a little bit of time to get this going, because you may know that a fantastic guy by the name of Jay Williams, aka the Graphic God, has been my graphic artist for a long time. Now, I've always wanted to use Jay. I sent him a message the other day, not knowing that he has been a little bit under the weather, and I just thought it might have been giving me the cold shoulder for some weird reason. So I want Graphic God to do my artwork. I want to get a fantastic intro for the show and get him to do my new artwork, and hope he's up for that. So I'm hopefully give him a couple of weeks, and maybe he can get it all together. If not, I may have to use somebody else, or I might just have to delay sort of the artwork for the show. But nobody does it like Graphic God. And speaking of, guys, never go on Twitter and ask for a graphic artist. It was insane. I've never seen so many DMs in my life. I must have had over 100. I had to just delete them while it was getting stupid. Now, I had this one girl just send me a sort of a, well, at least I think she's a girl. That was the funny part. But 95% of them all seem to be attractive girls that somehow were all graphic artists. I don't know. So anyway, yes, all hail Jay, guys, the Graphic God. If you need something done, he is definitely the man. And if you need to hook it up, it is www.xboxgamerpicks.com. I will sing from the heavens all day long because he's just a fantastic guy. But anyway, this girl kind of sends me a quick sampling. She wasn't bad, but it certainly was no Graphic God kind of stuff. And then she's like giving me all this bullshit. I'm like, well, if you want to get paid for this stuff, like, maybe a PayPal or something. But, her PayPal doesn't work, mysteriously enough. And then she gives me some weird app I've never heard of. And it's like, it's starting to sound a little bit like bullshit to me, right? And then I actually heard back sort of from Graphic God and stuff. And thanks to Yobi, Dragonheart Yobi, by the way, who kind of informed me that Jay was a little bit under the weather. But she kind of sends me back a message, and then she's like, well, I want to charge you for my time, and because I did up a little promo thing. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, seriously? Like, anyway. Just again, I warn you, don't ever put that out there that you're looking for a graphic artist, because you will get bombarded. So I hope you got it now. And the thing is, guys, and a big shout out to everybody in the chat. You guys know me. I love you guys sincerely. Talos Ray, Moggs E, Supersonic Station. We got Dizzy Delton here, Mental 9R is in the building, John 907 is here, Toolman 55, Jesse Darby's in the house. We got Power Man 4K hanging out with us as well. Who else we have? Brando Calrissian. Brando, good Halo matches the other night, brother. Thanks for playing. Who else we got in here right now? But I mean, you guys are what makes this worthwhile for me. Chase Jones is here. I saw my good friend Seamus Kelly was in the building earlier tonight. Good to see you here as well. Hope everybody's doing well and having fun gaming. So yes, again, this is going to be a multi-console based podcast. I'm not really going to focus on any which console. I'm gonna talk about obviously the topics that are popular during the week, and maybe and I might do a lot of fun stuff. I was thinking about maybe every week I'll highlight a couple of idiots that I see on Twitter and give them the old Twitter Idiot of the Week award kind of deal. General Spartan, what's happening, brother? You know what I mean? Like, I want to have some fun with this. We're gonna have some fun with this. You know what I mean? And take everything with a grain of salt. I mean, for the most part, I'm pretty serious, but I think this podcast will be lightly, like, again, just a lot of jokes, just a lot of discussion. Hopefully have some trivia, do some giveaways, have some alter egos in there, some great conversations with the panel. So here's how it's kind of going to work, right? I'm not going to sit here, not going to whine, I'm not going to grope, and I'm not going to sit here and waste my time trying to invite this guy, and somebody else on my podcast every week when, to be honest to God, most of them don't really give a fuck, right? Most people don't want to share your show or tweet it out or give you any props unless they somehow figure it's going to help them in the long run. So I'm not very popular in this social circle. I've stagnated at about 1,700, 1,700 followers or subs, which is pretty fucking good. I'm not complaining, but, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to blow any smoke up anybody's ass anymore, and I'm certainly not going to have them blow smoke up my ass. That sounds kind of fun, though. But in the meantime, I'm going to invite people on from time to time. Occasionally, I may invite someone on. If somebody really wants to come on my show, they are more than welcome to it. And this is how I'm probably going to pick out my panel, is by having some people just jump on. And I'll see if we got a chemistry. I'll see if we are like sugar and spice and everything nice. Or if we're like... or if we're like, taking a shit in the sandbox, if it's going to be a little clumpy, you know what I mean? You want an award, the Idiot King of Twitter Supersonic Station? You are the first awarded person, and we haven't even started the official podcast yet. Now, I love you, Supersonic. You're awesome. We got to play some VR. Dude, I don't know what the fuck kind of schedule you're on, but every time I send you a message, you're sleeping. So, but we will get it done, brother. We will get it done, indeed. As those of you who don't know, it's going to be a little harder for me to kind of talk about Xbox because I did sell my Series X a while back. Will I get another one? I don't fucking know. Right now, I've basically been playing a hell of a lot more PlayStation, and with all the bullshit that's going around right now, including the 30 frames per second crap on Redfall, they're not exactly doing a great job to convince me of why I need a Series X because... your first party studios can't fucking even make the thing run the world's most powerful console. Well, it sounds like Steve Urkel became He-Man all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Hey, everybody! Yeah, man. So I love VR. That's going to be a part of the show too. Going to highlight some great stuff there, man. I got to figure out all these popular ways of, getting more gameplay and shit up on the screen too as we go along, all that sort of stuff. And again, a lot of segments for the show. Hopefully I will be able to implement them thanks to your feedback. So the things you want to see, things you don't think you want to see, whatever, send me DMs. Let me know. What the stuff you're going to like about the show. But again, let's mark that down. The Gaming Fuse starting on Monday, June the 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern time. It is going to be good. This is going to be very similar to GAD in a lot of respects. Hopefully, in many ways, it'll be better. I mean, that's going to be a tough act to follow. Like I said, I miss Mag and Titan dearly. We had a chemistry that was certainly very few could match. They have an open invitation to come back. Hell, I'll start up Gaming After Dark Volume 2 if needs be, if I could ever get those guys back. Meg, I want you back. And I know now that you're a big leaguer over on the XNC podcast with our good friend Colt Eastwood. But hey, I don't think, you can't fool me, man. I know you had the most fun on Gaming After Dark. You fit right in. We fit in. We are good buddies. You know what I mean? But I got some cool stuff. I can't tell you anymore because I want it to be a surprise for you on June the 5th. But I got a really cool little segment that's going to kind of close out the show that I think you guys are going to dig. I'm not sure if anybody else is doing it on a podcast, but it's going to be cool. I spent some money and I've got this idea, and I think it's going to be really, really cool. And I'm going to bring it in on that show, and it might evolve from there. You know what I mean? So Cyber Gunter is in the building. What is happening, brother Cyber? Good to see you here as well. But guys, again, I can't thank you all enough. You're amazing. The people have stuck with me by this, and some people think I was quitting. I said, no, I'm just revamping. I mean, personally, and I got to be honest with you, I love Good Morning Xbox. Shout out to that incredible panel that I spent so much time with, and Axel 1324, Eternal Shaddai, Cool Cat Terry, Cerebral Paul, Scrub Nurse. They're just amazing individuals who've gone on to do their own things. Axel says he might even restart up Good Morning Xbox and take it over himself, but I want to just give them a shout out because they're amazing, and I love that podcast. But Sunday morning was tough, man. Trying to get my ass out of bed at 6:00 in the morning to run the show, and I've got a lot of stuff I want to be doing in the summer months, man, and certainly in the morning. That sort of stuff. Sir X-Man, what's going on, man? You saw the bad call. What the hell is the bad call, brother? I heard his name. Look at that. Speaking of the devil, he shall appear. Maga said, brother, you have a fucking open invitation, my man. You have an open invitation to come back to Gaming After Dark whenever. I don't care. You just give me a time and a place and we'll make the fucking podcast work. You have no idea how many people have asked us to do it. Hell, if you want to be on this fucking one, you can, but I know it's tough for you on Monday nights. But this one will basically go down after you guys end, after X and C wraps. Essentially this one will get going. But Matt, we're gonna have a lot of fun with this one, baby. I'm telling you, I can't wait to get going. I've got some, like I said, I got great ideas, and I like I said, I got one guy. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna a little hint. One of my first people that I may have as a panel member, he's actually in the chat right now, but I can't tell you who it is. But he knows who it is, and we'll see. He's gonna come on. He's gonna come on with me in the first couple of weeks, and if he feels that it's his kind of jive, maybe he will stick around. If it's not his bag, then bon voyage. You know what I'm saying? Dron TJ is in the building. You know it's gonna be good. No, it is not Sir X-Man. I will tell you that right now. Anybody I'm picking for this podcast, is going to be new, right? It's going to be new. People that's the whole point of a new podcast. I don't want to have the same faces that I've had on every other podcast. It would kind of seem redundant, wouldn't it? What kind of podcast is it? It's just going to be a video game podcast in the same tradition as Gaming After Dark, but it's going to be about Xbox. It'll be about PlayStation. It'll be about Nintendo. It'll be about mobile. It'll be about whatever sort of the popular topics are that are going around at the time. I'm going to be praising stuff. I'm going to be shitting on stuff. I'm going to be the typical Nukem asshole you guys know and love. Okay? Pretty cool, right? So I want to, like I said, people have told me, and this is something I thought about, right? Like, look, I'm a Gaming After Dark kind of guy. People that know me know that I'm pretty off the wall. I've always been that way. And people have always said to me, even some people like Dealer and other people that I have the utmost respect for have said, like, just be yourself, Noof, and do what you do. Either they like you or they don't like you, but be yourself. And that's exactly who I want to be. I don't want to be somebody that I'm not on a podcast. I'm not going to try to be a fake person on a podcast. And like I said, I'm not going to be here to kiss anybody's assholes. You know what I mean? So all these corporate guys, and stuff like that, I don't give a fuck if they never come on my show, because I'm not making money at this shit, and I'm probably never going to make money at this shit. And if I do make money at this shit, I will gladly do it, doing it my way. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we are going to roll. People are here for the comedy. There are enough boring ass motherfucking same old podcasts out there. Can we get an amen in the chat? Are there not too many same old, boring ass, same fucking topic, same delivery, same fucking people, same goddamn format, week after week after fucking week? It's the same shit. I am trying to not be the same shit. Now, people might call my show shit. That's fine. But I want to be different. I want you guys to be entertained, because I want my fucking people that come to this podcast. You're going to come here at minute 1. You're going to stay till fucking minute 90, whatever it is. Now, that's another thing. I want to get my podcast down to 90 or less. I aim for an hour if I can. I want it to be fast. I want it to be fluid. And if you can't talk game, you can get out of my building. I don't need a. I don't need people that babble all fucking day long. I don't need sluggish ass people that come on my podcast and say, like, hey, yeah, guys, the Sunday frames are sucking on the yeah. You know what I mean? No, enough of that shit, man. There's enough of that shit out there, okay? I'm not pointing names or anything. I could give a rat's ass, but I've been on podcasts like it. I watch podcasts like it, and I'm like, Jesus, how do these guys go on for 3 fucking hours? Dirk Riggedy is a fucking man. He's really funny. Speaking of funny, Craig Simmons was doing some kind of aka Hollywood, great guy. He was making fun of that guy, I can't even remember his name, this shit fucking guy going around doing everything. He's kind of getting all this notoriety lately. But yeah, man. I want to put smiles on the faces up in here. I want you guys to enjoy your time. Like I said, I'm going to have some controversial opinions. And you can tell me to go fuck myself if you like. I will do the best I can. I just can't put it on camera. That could get me banned. But I want to keep people entertained. We're going to hear to talk games, what we love. That's what we're here for, right? But talk games, talk about the stuff we love, right? And so hopefully you don't really pick sides. If you're a multi-console gamer, you're probably going to enjoy this a lot more, because if you're classified as a Xbot, or classified as AKA a pony, or classified as a Nintendo, that's what I'm going to call them, Nintendos, maybe you won't like this show. OnlyFans? Nah, not quite, brother. I do have a nice set of man boobs here, but I'm not ready to get into that just yet. But anyway, I didn't want to have this podcast be that long, so we're just going to get ready to wrap it up. I can't promise you, if you like Gaming After Dark, I cannot see you not liking this new show. Again, it is called The Gaming Fuse. You want to see me on the camera? Well, that's another question. Do you guys prefer to see me on the camera? Are you okay the way it is? I prefer to stay off camera. That's just a personal preference. Now, if you prefer for me to be on camera, that's cool too. I just got to make sure my makeup and my hair is good. You know what I mean? And that and I tape up this double chin that I got here. You know what I mean? I got more chins than China. So, yeah, man, but we're here to have a good time. It's a multi-plat podcast, and it's going to be, yeah, exactly, man. Be myself. The Gaming Fuse, Monday, June 5th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Maybe I'll do the odd show here and there. Maybe a few on camera or not. We'll see. It depends. If I start getting a panel, then maybe it makes more sense that, me and the panel were on screen. I know sometimes it's easier to engage with people if you can see their face and stuff like that. Now, mind you, I look absolutely ridiculous when I'm doing the impressions, and I'm a pony. I just had some fresh grass from the stables, baby. Life is good in Ponyland right now. I'm not sure so much about Xboxville right now. The 30 frame station over there. Hey, Dron TJ, he puts up the first super chat of the evening, man. It's the first time I've had a super chat in forever. I feel like I just won the lotto. Thanks, Dron TJ. Hey, do you think you will have a one person come on from the community? Yes, I will, Dron TJ. And that's just the thing. I want the community to reach out to me. Now, I don't care if, you're the next, Dave Chappelle or whatever, or you're, but if you want to come on the podcast, I'm open to having people on. Thing is, here's the deal. You come on, you're absolutely boring. You'll probably never be on another one again. If you're really fucking good and I like you, you might come on a few podcasts, and you might even end up as a panel member. Who knows how that's going to go? But, you rather prefer I like the non-camera too, and people do not need to look at this ugly guy. My avatar gets the job done, right? Okay. Dron TJ again dropping the Lotto Max Pauls in here. Everyone, please hit that like. He gives a big thumbs up. Oh, you prefer no, I'm not sure if I'm following your Super Son. You prefer on camera or non-camera? I'm not sure I'm following you there. I guess it's a little mundane, I guess, if you're not on the camera. We'll think about that. I haven't quite just got that there yet, but yeah. But anyway, guys, that is the details, the Gaming Fuse, and June 5th we're gonna get going. That's gonna be fantastic. And like I said, I've got some great ideas for this one, and it's only gonna get better. But I can promise you this, if I can keep the shows at least an hour, keep it fast, frantic, and fun, you know what I mean? Like, You know what? That's exactly probably what I'm going to do too. Is when we're doing a topic, no matter if I have 2 people on or 3 people on, I'm probably going to set a timer. And when the timer goes off, that's it. Whatever you said on that, whatever baloney you want to say on that topic is going to have like a 10-minute cutoff. And if you don't finish, you're out. You know what I mean? Yo, youngest 02, long time since I've seen you in the chat, brother. How are you doing? Dragonheart Yobi's in the building. Peace, love, life. Look at that. Talked about him earlier, and who shall appear? Thanks again to Dragonheart Yobi, who gave me an update on the fantastic graphic god, Jay Williams. I desperately need him to do my graphics because the man is a fucking genius. He's a wizard, and he just gets it right. He gets the community. So hopefully he can get that done for me before June, and I'll give the man some cash. Hopefully he comes in nice and cheap as well. He's usually pretty good. But anyway, that's kind of one of the things I've been waiting on, one of the little hangups. And again, I do have some ideas on at least one panel member at this point. I can probably say if I go with the panel, it won't be any more than 3 max. Because that leaves room for a guest or two. And also, like, I don't know, like, I don't see the point in having 9 or 10 people on a panel if you got 3 people that talk for 45% of the podcast or 90% of the podcast, and the people you bring in get to say like 30 seconds, and then they get left off into the desert wilderness. You know what I mean? To go out there and collect the fucking the hedgehogs. You know what I mean? No, like, that's no. If I've always said, if I'm going to take hours out of my night when I could be out doing something, I could be banging the wife, or it could be riding the motorcycle, or I could actually be playing my Xbox or PlayStation or fucking Nintendo Switch. I could be doing just about anything, right? But if you're going to be fucking invited on a podcast, let's make it worth the while. I do the same with my guests. I don't want to bring you on here and you basically go, "Hi, my name is Jimmy." And then hey, Jimmy, what do you think about this topic? This topic's written. What's that? Okay, well, we didn't hear Jimmy because there's like 4 people talking over Jimmy. I think 3 is a good chemistry. I don't want it to be just all me because that could kind of get fucking boring too. So, yeah, I hate it when people don't get a chance to talk either, Sir X, man. Or then you got those long-winded motherfuckers that just sound like they literally brought their grabbing their last breath out of their asshole, and they're going to go on for 30 fucking minutes. Like, you repeat it yourself 3 times already. You know what I mean? Not to mention, how do you even have that much energy? You've been on 5 podcasts this fucking week. How can you keep on talking? And speaking of Sir X-Men, he drops another $2 super chat. He goes, "Might have to retire, so I might start my own show too." Absolutely, brother. You do it. Hope you're doing well, by the way. Hopefully you're feeling a lot better. Pixel Slapper in the building. What's going on, brother? I could be farting in my spare time. I fart a lot. I fart a lot off camera, too. You don't hear half the farts, but there's a lot of farts. And I like dropping a good fart once in a while. Don't you agree? A good fart in the middle of a conversation is fucking funny. I'm sorry, but I've never met a fart that wasn't funny, especially when they're loud. Now, the smelly ones, they gross, but a loud fart is funny. Oh, there's lots of egos out here. There's more egos than egos in this fucking podcasting game, and I'm kind of tired of it. But that's why I'm sticking around, because I know you motherfuckers, you need somebody a little bit different, somebody who doesn't toe the same old corporate shill line, somebody who's not trying to become the next fucking YouTube sensation, somebody who's not trying to warm up the Phil Spencer and become his best fucking buddy. You know what I mean? Fuck Phil Spencer, fuck his goddamn shelf. It feels cool and all, man, but like I said, I'm not here to be, like I said, a corporate ass kisser. Right? I'll tell it like it is. I'm going to tell you like it is. And for those of you who don't know, yes, I still have Game Pass. Haven't used it very much, but I have Game Pass. Go figure. The world is coming to an end when Nuke Nukem has Game Pass. Yes, but I am coming back. I am glad to be coming back. I've already taken up far more time than I intended to tonight, guys. So last time, the podcast is The Gaming Fuse. You will find it right here, starting on Monday night, June the 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern. That is right after Colt and Mag wrap up XNC podcast. You can hang around and come over and, well, join this idiot for some yes, I wish I could actually mute the fucking word, to be honest with you. Try farting in a grunge pit. Yeah, it'd be nice to you get in a mosh pit and have a big old greasy fart. Man, God, would that ever be nasty. Yes, hit the like button, hit the like and subscribe, share it out, tell all your friends, guys. John 907, you guys are awesome. Drawn TJ, Talos Ray, Seamus, Supersonic Station, Dragonheart, Yobi, Sir X-Man in the building. Jesse Darby's up in here. Pixel Slapper hanging out with us. You guys are fucking fantastic. Cyber Gunter in the building. Brando Calrizi, yeah. We got Mental 9R in the house. Moggs E has been hanging out with us tonight. You guys are fantastic. Mag was in the building here to say hello. Eric the Red is hanging out, lingering. All right. But that's how we roll, baby. Like I said, just like the song at the start, angry again. That's right. Get ready for some angry, unadulterated nukem. Boom, boom, kaboom. Guys, I'll see you all pretty soon. In the meantime, I'll still be doing some streams every once in a while, and you can find me on another podcast called Game Set Live with KY Bob and company. That is on Thursday nights at I think that's Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern as well. So the same time, different nights. So Mondays and Thursdays, 2 different doses of Noof Nukem. But on my show, I call the shots. I hit the twats. I got what you got. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time, baby. I can't wait to bring it to you. Got some cool shit on the way, and it's going to be a good ride. So, we'll catch you on the next one. See you then, everybody. Have yourself a great night. Thanks for the love and support. And I will see you all, like I said, in a couple weeks when we officially get this new one off the ground. So stay tuned. The gaming fuse is about to be lit. Boom, boom, kaboom. Good night, everybody.